The newspapers are full of the problems of Nigeria. People want change and stability. One man can solve Nigeria's problems. Shehu Yar'Adua. He has an action plan to provide a better life for all Nigerians. Yar'Adua, to unite Nigeria around a new national purpose that guarantees every Nigerian clean water, enough food to eat, better housing and health care, improved education and jobs for all.
We have decided to follow Yar'Adua to a new national purpose. Yar'Adua for change and stability. Yar'Adua for president.
Ladies and gentlemen, ordinarily, it is special to evoke the modern service duty as the motive to provide for political office. But having devoted most of my life to the service of this country, my desire to continue to serve in a more challenging capacity is motivated by my innate concern, my vision, and my hope for this nation. Although I am deeply convinced of my ability and preparedness to serve, I am not under any illusion of indispensability. In the history of Nigeria today, there is no denying that in the course of our march to nationhood and greatness, truly giant strides have been taken. Sometimes errors and mistakes have also been made. What has continued to elude us as a nation, however, has been the absence of a well-defined national program built and organized around a motivated sense of national purpose. What has also been lacking is a sense of discipline in executing such a program. Consequently, the development of the Nigerian nation over the past 3 decades has largely been characterized by political instability, economic dependence, and the absence of visionary, disciplined, purposeful, and responsible national leadership. I am aware too that a country which cannot guarantee the full and free development of its people cannot aspire to greatness. This is necessarily so because the people constitute the driving force with which meaningful development can take place. Furthermore, no nation has been able to attain greatness unless and until the great majority of its citizens, regardless of their status or background, have been allowed to freely participate in the development process of that nation. I hold the view that national development is indeed the end product of collective vision, guided aspiration, centered hard work and discipline. At this stage in our national history, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the challenge before all patriots, the challenge before all of us is to dream together, plan together, and build together. This is the basic philosophy that will guide my actions and programs for Nigeria. Our vision is for a new Nigeria, a common sense of purpose and a common destiny. A Nigeria that is neither north nor south, west no easy. But dedicated to the common good for all. Ultimately, however, it is leadership that gives life to dream, meaning to vision, and action to conceptions. This is the reason why we have worked and shall continue to work tirelessly, openly, and fearlessly to create the basis for the regrouping of all truly democratic and nationalistic forces. What we need today is a leadership that is selfless and just, firm and decisive, humane and caring, experienced and wise. In the light of the foregoing, ladies and gentlemen, I offer my humble self to you all in my unshakable faith that this nation deserves a leadership that will ensure a stable civil polity, a necessary ingredient for every social and economic progress which the people of this country are yearning for and deserve. I hereby solemnly declare my intention to seek the nomination of my party, the Social Democratic Party, for the office of the President of our great country.
They call him many things: leader, general, Nigeria's former number 2, businessman, thinker, tafida. All his life, Shehu Yar'Adua has been a man of ideas, a man of action. He's a leader of men, skilled in government, successful in business. He is the one man who can lead Nigeria to a new national purpose.
We have decided to follow Yar'Adua to a new national purpose. Yar'Adua for change and stability. Yar'Adua for president.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the 17th of November 1993, the nation witnessed another military intervention in its political life. The presidential primaries, which were cancelled on 17th November 1992, and the annual results of the presidential elections, which were held on the 12th of June 1993, clearly showed that the Nigerian electorate was ready for democracy. Today, it is almost 2 months into the life of the present administration. The people of this country are yet to be fully briefed on the agenda and programs with which the present regime intends to put the nation back on the path of democracy. The continued silence of this administration on their program of activities and the demonstrated inconsistency in policy statements made by highly placed functionaries of the administration remain a source of concern for serious Nigerians. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that the future of this country is still very bright, notwithstanding the vicissitudes of the recent past. In spite of the cancellations of party primaries, the annulment of the result of the free and fair elections in the recent past, and the dissolution of the democratic institutions by the military, there is still hope for democracy and for the prosperity of the good people of this country. But we must resolve to move forward. Pursuant this imperative, I wish to propose the following. 1. That this military administration should present to the nation as a matter of urgency its political agenda and thus put to rest the growing speculations and arguments as to their meaning of brief. 2. The administration must do all in its power to ensure that its tenure does not extend beyond December 31st, 1994.
But Mr. Chairman, I have also said in that committee that the power of the Federation, the power of this country, is not just the presidency. The presidency is merely the political arm of government. Not even the executive. It's merely the political arm of the executive arm of government. You have the president, or the presidency if you like to put it. And what that arm does, it doesn't matter how many ministers, where they come from. They make policy, yes, but they don't execute it. Mr. Chairman, the bureaucracy execute that policy. And Mr. Chairman, I know factual, and I will give the data to anybody who cares to come to my house, that in this country, the total bureaucracy of this country is controlled, 62% of it is controlled by one ethnic group, and it is not House of Fulani. That is the second arm of government. And then, Mr. Chairman, then you have the security arm of government. That is the police and the SSS and so on. That, Mr. Chairman, that arm of government, 43% of it is controlled by 5 states out of 30. And they are not from the north, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, then you talk of the armed forces and so on and so forth. It's not controlled by the House of Flags, by any stretch of imagination. These are facts. And I'm prepared, as I said, to back them for anybody who cares to see them. Now, if, Mr. Chairman, we are talking of rotation, fine. I have asked in my committee, how do you rotate the economy of this country? Because there again, somebody in that committee said to me, well, if we have zones, then we can have directors of UAC, one from each zone. And I said, Mr. Chairman, that I'm not interested in what UAC does. It's a private company, I have no shares in it. But clearly, I have got shares in anything that the federal government has got shares in, because I'm a Nigerian. And yet, 70% of all the federal investment from the central bank is located in 2 states of this federation. And I said, how I do not see how does making me a director make my people share in that economy. So, I have no objection, Mr. Chairman, to the total sharing of power. But we do have to define it, because we keep talking power sharing, power sharing, power sharing, and yet, Mr. Chairman, I'm a simple soldier, not learned, but I know that Socrates did say the first rule of discourse is to define your terms. Let us define the power we are talking about.
Ƙarshe ganin kana ɗaya daga cikin waɗanda suke tsohon gaba wajen nuna hanyar kuma ba da shawarwari a tarayyar Najeriya kan yadda za a kullu da harkokin demokradiyya na gaskiya. Ban sani ba ko menene shawarar ka ga al'ummar Najeriya baki daya sannan a musamman da kuma al'ummar jihar Katsina.
Shawara ta ga mutanen Najeriya da mutanen Katsina akan maganar demokuraɗiyya in shi kake magana ko? Ajin ina su ɗaya cewa mutane su sani cewa ƙarshenta wato biyar da ko ba daɗe ko ba jima dole a demokuraɗiyya, amma ita demokuraɗiyya din nan fa abu ne wanda yake neman a yi mutane su nuna haƙuri don komi ne duk yadda ka kai ga son ya gyara ƙasa ta bunƙasa ba a yi cikin kwana da duk yadda ka kai ga son demokuraɗiyya tana da kurakuranta. waɗannan kurakuran nan ba a iya gyara su cikin kwana daya. Duk wata ƙasar duniya yanzu wadda muke sha'awa saboda demokuraɗiyya ɗinta ba cikin dare ɗaya ta samu yin tsari ba, sai da aka shekara da shekaru suna yi nan ya ɗan ɓaci a gyara har aka samu aka kai ga suka kai ga inda suke. Saboda haka yi wa yanzu bayan Najeriya shara cewa in demokuraɗiyya nan za ta zo, in ta zo duk da kurakuranta har yanzu dai ba a samu wani irin tsarin mulki wanda ya fita ba. Za ka duk da kurakuranta in mu an fita mu amshe ta, mu rika haƙuri da junanmu, musan mutane ne suke, kuma an zaɓi mutane sun tafi gwamnati musan mutane ne ba mala'iku wane ba, za su yi kure. Kuma ita daɗin demokuraɗiyya wanda ya shiga ya kure ɗin sai ka jira lokaci ya zo sai ka zaɓi wani, don ba ana nan ya dawo ma wani. Saboda haka zan kira mutanen Najeriya cewa na sai mutanen Najeriya muna da wannan hali na cewa komai muke so muna son cikin sauri, to abubuwan da yawa waɗanda muke so ba su samuwa cikin sauri, dole sai an yi haƙuri sai an tafi. Kuma dole ya zan mu rika yin tunani akan abubuwa waɗanda wato akan magana ce a Najeriya nan fa ƙasa ce ba mutum ba ce. Duk mu da muke maganar nan yau za mu mutu, za mu batta. Saboda ya kamata tunaninmu ya rika wuce abinda mu muke so yanzu mu rika tunanin abinda zai ce kai ya kawo, saboda za mu bar baya. Saboda haka mu ya kamata mu rika yau bayan nan tunani kayan ta zo.
Tanadi ke
mata tanadi mu kawo abubuwa da ba wai don abin nan ce to shi ke na ainihin yanzu ya ake cewa ma ne ci yanzu sha yanzu magani yanzu wannan bai yi ba. Saboda haka sai mu yi haƙuri mu rika tunanin gaba. Duk wani abin da za mu yi idan muna cikin mulki to mu tunanin cewa shi abin nan muka yi shi zai ɗore, zai ba mutane da suke nan yanzu amfani, kuma zai mana masu zuwa gaba amfani. In ba zai yi haka din ba to gaskiya shi baya da amfani haka. Haka ta shara ke da yanzu to Allah sa mutanen Najeriya su koyi hakuri.